Autopsies performed on 600 natives of New Guinea showed that there was only one case of death attributable to coronary heart disease. Blood pressure in the New Guinea natives was found to not rise with increasing age, and even the diastolic, when people were in their 60s, dropped by 10 millimeters Hg. Okay, then he talks about the Ecuador population. This area in Ecuador had an unusual number of people markedly aged, many over 100 years of age, and they had good old Catholic Church records that confirmed these ages. And they said cardiovascular disease was essentially non-existent. The diet was mostly complex carbohydrates, corn, brown rice, beans, other vegetables, and fruits. And they had tiny amount of animal protein once a week. Okay, and Pritikin thought people could eat a little bit of animal protein. He thought they needed it for B12, but you don't need it for B12 anymore. And I think it's best, McDougall agrees, to just be done with it. So you don't think about it, you don't bother with it at all. And T. Colin Campbell would agree with that. You minimize cancer risk by avoiding all animal protein. Okay, continuing with the paper. Ansel Keys studied over 25 populations. Okay, that's a lot of populations. 25 populations. And without exception, their heart disease rate was low. So the ones who ate a low-fat diet in 25 consecutive populations, all of them had a very low rate of heart disease. Japanese populations who migrate first to Hawaii, then to the USA, the more they westernize their diet, meaning the higher their fat intake, the more they will get coronary heart disease. Nathan Pritikin basically says all these so-called degenerative diseases or so-called Western diseases, it's all the same thing. He says they're all prevented or cured by a low-fat diet because they're all caused by a high-fat diet. He says when you say degenerative disease, what you really mean is Western disease caused by a high-fat diet. Pritikin would also say the way you divide diets is by the amount of fat. So basically, the school of diet that I recommend based on my extensive experience studying the subject and my personal experience and my patient experience is a very low-fat diet.